guys, it's crafty season and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys 5 tips to help you improve when doing pack runs. This is going to be very fun, but before we get started, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you're notified every time I post a video. Now, before we get into the video, yet again, I got more fan art. It was an art trade thing, and I'd like to show it off. I'd like to give another shout out to Luna because she made this amazing, you can't see it, but she made this amazing artwork of one of my main characters that I play as, and I am obsessed with it. I love it so much. But yes, and thank you to everybody else who gave me art before that I shouted out already. Yeah, bye. Now, before I start giving the tips, I totally forgot to mention that I'm here with Luna and Dream Foxy, and they're both going to be helping me with the video. Yeah, so let's get started. Tip number 1, plan where you're going to go beforehand. Now, what I mean by that is, as you can see in the video, before the timer started, I was walking around going as far as I could possibly go, trying to see which pathway would be most beneficial for me to go down. Tip number 2, have a system. Now, what I mean by this is when you're running and you're running with buddies or random people in general, make sure that you know where they are. Now, I don't mean to completely obsess and stalk them and follow them while you're running. What I mean by this is, if you're running and you see them run past you, don't go that way. This will make sure that you have enough time to cover the entire map and get as many of the items as you possibly can. Tip number 3, clean the entire area before moving. When you begin running, the entire map is filled with these items, so it's crucial to do this at the very beginning. After you find an area where no other runners are collecting the items, try and collect all of the items in that one spot so that when you make your way around the map the second time to find anything that you miss, you have less of a chance of finding any missed items. Tip number 4, don't obsess over the timer. This one is very important. If you're like me, you want to get a perfect run every single time, but this isn't possible when you're stressing over the timer. When running, you should keep your eyes only on trying to find the items at all times. Panicking over the timer is not helpful at all, trust me. And finally, tip number 5, turn in items at the very end. On good days, I usually get, on average, I want to say 100 of these items every run. To make this tip more helpful, I recommend having a goal of how many items to collect per run so that you know exactly when you should turn in your items. Depending on how good of a run it is, I usually turn in my items by around the 30-second mark. And yeah, those are all the tips that I use to do better runs in the game. I'm really sorry if they didn't help you. I'm not that good with giving tips for these things, but I felt like doing this video because, why not? I hope you guys enjoyed the video anyway. If you did, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that bell so that you are notified every time I post a video. Also, keep giving me video recommendations because you never know, I might use it. Sometimes my video ideas do not turn out the way I think they would. And yeah, bye!